What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. Polyphia got some new stuff. This time we're checking out Neurotica. Let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up. Textures is nice. Oh. Hey. Bro, the texture immediately, right? It just grabs us immediately. It's as soon as he starts playing, it almost kind of sounds like he's like dragging the guitar through like glass in Twilight Stars or something like that. And I'm sitting here thinking about the last song that they released, which was Playing God, right? And the thing about that was that, you know, they had meshed so many genres into one. Like it was like almost like every like 16 bars right there is moving on to something. And the way that the guy got the got the guitar almost kind of replicating like an 808, right? Like from the machine, like 808, but it's really just the bass. It's the tone of which is playing, right? Another thing is how heavy and how deep the main or the lead guitar started coming in, almost kind of give you like that sense of these are the lyrics of the song, right? Because the contrast between when it started with everything just not necessarily being so high, but at least higher than when the lead started playing, it was just so much more lower, and it just had so much depth in that lowness. So you're like, all right, here's where the lyrics are playing. And then as they start jamming up, I want to call it 808, but it's really just a bass. Guitar is just back there, they just slapping it. The drums are going crazy. It looks like they've yet again improved their camera work. I'm telling you guys, man, the stuff that they do here is unreal. Like from a musician standpoint, unreal. I like that. I like that swing. Here it goes again, right here. Oh, they trading off. That almost sounded like words. Hold on. See, Jesus Christ, come on now, man. See, this is one of the things that's drawn me, you know, to metal and not necessarily metal, not necessarily alternative rock, but like metal rock and rock music, is that the similarities between that and jazz is that whenever I'm listening to it, it's treated as if there is a story that's being told throughout the entire like performance, right? So while there may be like a loop or repeated pattern sometimes like somewhere around the head, like the head of the music and everything. Generally, you would do that to kind of like find like a center point in the song. For the rest of it, right? The rest of it is just always pushing the song forward, no matter who's playing, what's playing, what kind of melody, the change up in the drums. There's always a change, right? So that just makes listening to the whole entire, it makes you want to listen to it multiple times, like go over it again and go over it again, because you're always gonna catch something new, right? Right? It's not as simple as like memorizing like the lyrics like to a song and everything, right? Because it's like, okay, I already know what the next word they're going to say. I know exactly more than likely how I'm going to feel most of the time. But with this one, you listen to it 3 times, I swear on everything, you're going to catch something that you didn't hear before that might just change your outlook on this song, right? You've heard it, you thought it was like super badass, right? And then you heard the second one, then it's just galaxy level stuff. You know, that's the type of band that Polyphia is. Every time you listen to it, something new comes out because they just fit so many elements into their stuff. Oh, it's like some type of splice. That character from that Splice movie. She didn't. Oh, dang! It's over. See, and only a few bands have that ability to where when you're listening to it, all time just strictly disappears. You don't know what was going on. You like, I honestly wasn't ready for that to end. The way that the way that it was structured, make it look like they was about to continue playing, right? And not to mention all the textures and stuff they didn't add it into this. Like, there's just so much to go over. Just so much, man. My goodness. Polyphia doing it once again. I discovered these guys like maybe a year or 2 years back and everything. And for the most part, I've been reacting to, the songs that they drop and everything. And if I haven't, I've just recently just picked it back up. But I've always been a fan of these guys and everything. They speak to my former jazz music, if you speak to my former jazz experience and everything when it comes to when you're not necessarily composing, when you're making music and everything, when it comes to drawing out emotions and really, really making your instrument speak, right? Because the way that they kind of play these instruments make it look like they are just improvising like the entire time. That's how much emotion is kind of coming out and everything. And sometimes some of them things, yeah, you can practice, right? But everything that they play kind of sounds like it came from the soul, right? And generally, the more you rehearse something and everything, of course, maybe during performance, when it's time to actually perform, there's some soul that might come out, but it ain't nothing compared to the soul that comes out for a spontaneous like improv, right? In those spontaneous improvs, you get the best type of emotion out of it because that's what they're feeling like right now. Right then and right there in that instant, but the whole band sounds like that. That's the point I was making, which is incredible. All right, y'all, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.